following portion of Acadiana Live is brought to you by Acadiana Elder Law Clinic.
Welcome back. Joining us in studio right now, we have David Groner of the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
It's great to be back.
Of course. We love having you. We're kind of tackling wills and trusts today. And I think a lot of people might not realize the costs for each. Which one is more cost effective for myself or a family out there?
It's a little complicated.
Okay.
A little bit, but not much.
Smidge.
Well, think about this. You have a married couple.
Okay.
Each person is going to do a will.
Yeah.
So now they will go to hopefully a lawyer that knows what they're doing and pay them to do a will. Now the cost to do a will is not generally that great. Maybe, who knows, $300 to $500 depending on the complexity. So not that great of expense. But what you don't realize, now what's the cost once you die to implement that will? That requires another retainer to a law firm, a much bigger retainer, which is going to require that, so the law firm can do what's called probating the will, and then going through the succession process at the courthouse that can take months. It can require a lot of documentation. The expense could go up if anybody has a challenge or it requires a hearing. So who knows the cost? And then we're talking ×2 because there's two people, versus a trust is a one-time payment. Once you do a trust for both, both parties will do a trust, that payment, it's over with. There's no succession, probate. So by and large, I would say most elder law attorneys would do a trust. The end result is it's more cost-effective than leaving a will and requiring your children to have to go pay the money to a law firm to probate a will. Exactly.
And sometimes you never know, the children might not have the money to do that right away.
And they usually don't. They usually don't have it stashed away. And of course, they can't have access to your funds because they're tied up in the succession. So it does. It requires your heirs to have to come up with money to start the lawyer doing their work. It's a big imposition.
That's a kind of a big headache at the end of the day. Okay, briefly touch on the difference between a will and the trust. We kind of tackled the money portion of it, but by and large, I think a trust is more future forward thinking.
Well, it is, and think of it this way. You're taking your estate and you're putting it into a new legal entity called a trust. But once you do that, it's done. And once when one spouse dies, nothing changes because they still have the use of the property in the trust. And then when the last spouse dies, the beneficiaries, through their trustee, take over immediately and can immediately make decisions that are in their best interest, with respect to selling the property or just retitling the property to them. Versus a will, they got to wait until a law firm is hired, go through that legal process. Again, it can take months, sometimes it even takes years. And there's no justification, but sometimes it does.
Sounds like it can save time and money, a trust, as opposed to a will.
One other thing. A will in the courthouse process is all public record. So everybody in town can go to the courthouse and look it up and see what you died with and who it goes to, how much. But you can't do that with a trust. It's purely private.
If they're nosy, they can look into all your business. David, as always, we love learning from you. What's that website or phone number so people can learn more?
Okay, I think it's on the screen, the phone number. Call the office, set up an appointment. I'd be happy to meet with you. We have offices in Lafayette, New Iberia, wherever. And then the workshops. Of course, we do workshops probably 3 or 4 a month in the Acadiana area. Just look it up on Facebook or our website and come join us. We have a lot of fun.
It's a fun time. You'll definitely leave learning something. As always, thanks for being here with us today. If you guys at home, you want to learn more, go to calebfly.com. We'll be right back after this.